Haven't done a Mythbusters video in quite a minute, but being that it's draft month, it's draft theme. Also, we're talking Panay Sewell with comment of the day. What is up, Finn fans? Yes, I think this episode 5 of Miami Dolphins Mythbusters, and it is draft themed. If you can tell by the title, I don't know what the exact title is, but essentially the myth is that the Miami Dolphins aren't very good at drafting first round picks. You have no idea how much research I did. I'm not kidding you. I went back and looked at every single one of the Miami Dolphins first round picks, all the way back to 1966. And at some points, stats weren't even that available back then. So I can't give you like a full breakdown, but we're going to talk about it. Also, like I said, comment of the day, it kind of, talks about Panay Sewell, who had a pro day for me recording this Friday today, for you guys watching this Saturday yesterday. But before we jump into that cool stuff, I got to shout out some new Patreons, some new members, and patchvibes.com. Be sure you use your promo code DDW. You get yourself 20% off some fantastic stuff. But some Patreons: John Kilmartin, Big Sauce 911, Alex Hallinar, I hope I said that right, and Joe Mama. You guys are coming up with good names. And on the member side, we have Fred Rivera, Tracy Bailey, and Valen Quaid. I hope I said your last name. Thank you guys so much for joining the Patreon. And the members. If you ever notice that people that are comment below, they have the DDW logo next to their name, that's because they are members. They hit that join button. And also the Patreons, you get a little special stuff over there as well. But let's jump into this, right? There is a myth out there, hence me busting it or trying to bust it. I'm either confirming it or busting it. I'm not trying to find that it's false. I'm just letting you know if it's true or false. And there's a myth out there that the Dolphins, they're not good at drafting first round picks. You know, you have certain names, and that's another video. It's draft month, so I have draft themed videos. I have the best first round picks in Miami Dolphins history. I have the worst first round picks in Miami Dolphin history, and I have some gems. I don't know what I'm calling it yet, but I'm gonna do a video where I talk about the best all time like gems or steals in the draft. I think steals. I'm gonna name it steals. I got those 3 videos coming in draft month. But like I said, talk about that the draft. And Dolphins aren't good at first round picks. So, like I said, I did a lot of research. I got a lot of numbers here. I got a lot of statistics here. And we're going to talk about it. And we're going to come to a conclusion. You're going to comment below and let me know your conclusion. But we're going to come to a conclusion whether the Dolphins are bad at drafting first round picks or they're kind of just the same way everyone else is. Because being that we're Dolphin fans and we see the first round picks and we see whether they fail or succeed, but we don't see Raiders or Steelers or Jets or, Bengals. We don't see if their first round succeed. We don't know where we match in success or failure. I tried to find a list of teams that have the most busts or most failure first round picks and the most success. It ain't out there. Now, I did it for the Dolphins, but I don't know where we rank, and I don't think it's the bottom. I think some other teams, Troy Lions, do worse at drafting first-round picks. But I can give you, like I said, I got some stats here, right? So I found one stat that was talking about 1998 to 2005, right? First-round picks. How many are still in the league? How many are starters, Pro Bowlers, backups? And what percentage of these first-round picks from 1998 to 2005 are still on that percentage, right? Only 44% of first round picks from 1998 to 2005 are out of the league, which means it's a 56% success rate. 49% of them are starters, 39% of them are Pro Bowlers, 7% of them are backups. And when you look at from 2011 to 2018, 53% of first round picks are still in the league and successful. Now, remember that number, 56% from 1998 to 2005 first round picks are successful or still in the league. And from 2011 to 2018, 53%. So we're looking at 56, 53, average it out about, let's say 54, 55%. is an average number of success first round picks. And that's only from 98 to 2018. I'm doing all time. So from the inception of the Miami Dolphins into the AFL and then eventually the NFL, Miami Dolphins have had 49 first round picks. 49 of them. They didn't have, some first round picks in certain years, like in 2003, because we traded for Ricky Williams. We didn't have any in 2002. We didn't have any in 99 or 2000. There's certain years we didn't have first round picks, right? So out of the 49 first round picks, how many were good? How many ended up being successful with the team? 28 of them. In my opinion, there could have been more. I might have missed one here or there. Again, there's some stats for some players back in the 70s and the 60s that aren't there for me to find. And again, I was born in 87. I couldn't really watch them to tell you. Some of you OG Dolphin fans could probably help me out there. But 28 out of 49 is a 57% success rate. That is above the average of the NFL, right? We have 3 Hall of Famers out of our first round draft picks, and these are just first round draft picks. Again, we can't draft in the first round. We have 3 Hall of Famers: Dan Marino, Bob Greasy, and Larry Zonka. They are our Hall of Famers, all pro rookies. Now, these are rookies that got the all pro. They did fantastic their rookie year. We had 17 all pro rookies. That's a 35% of our first round picks. All pros, we have 10, 20%. Pro bowlers, we have 29% with 14 of them. So that's not bad. In my mind, that's above average for what the league does when it comes to their first round picks. And then I did the last 20 years. So from 2000 to now, right? I also, just to give you a little clarity, I did not count anything this past draft, 2020 or 2019. So I didn't count Christian Wilkins, Tua, Austin Jackson, or Noah Igbenogany because it's too soon to say whether they're good or not. I went from 2018 to the beginning of, whatever. So for the last 20 years, the Miami Dolphins have had 18 first-round picks. Again, from 2018 to 1998. Again, I'm not counting the last 2 first-round picks because it's too soon to say if they're good or bad. And out of those 18 first-round picks, 12 of them are good. You could probably say 11 you might disagree with here or there, but you might be like, hey, who are the good players? And now I'm not saying elite all pros. We do have some, and I'll talk about that in a second. I'm saying these are good, solid players. And that is Mika Fitzpatrick, Laramie Tunsil, Devontae Parker, Juwan James, Ryan Tannehill, Mike Pouncey. I think Jared Odrick was solid. Vontae Davis, Jake Long, Ted Ginn, still playing in the NFL, all-pro rookie, 15 playoff games. So, yes, he's on that list. Ronnie Brown and Vernon Carey. Those are the 12 that I think are good, solid, or better. Not bust, not bad, played for a good amount of their career, did well, first-round picks. So out of the 18 first-round picks in the last 20 years, I would say, let's take Jared Odrick off there. I'd say about 11 of them are good. So you only missed on, 7 first-round picks out of 18? I think that's pretty good. You have 6 all-rookies out of the 18. You have 7 Pro Bowlers out of the 18. And you have 2 all-pros out of the 18. So looking at the numbers, right, and looking at how this all broke down, do the Miami Dolphins draft bad in the first round? I honestly would say no. So I'm going to say that myth is busted. Like I said, the average in the NFL for a first round pick to be successful is about 54%. And the Miami Dolphins, since their inception into the NFL, are running at about 57% success rate. So they're about above the average. Now, I can't put them, like I said, I can't put them in a list and go off of what other teams are, where the Dolphins sit out of the 32 teams when it comes to their success rate all time with first round picks. Maybe one of you statistic guys can give me that, but it's a lot of work because just doing the Dolphins, like I said, I have a list here of every first round pick from the team's inceptions. And not only did I put who it was, but how many Pro Bowls they did, if they were an all-pro, if they were all-pro rookie, defensive player of the year, offensive player of the year. I did a lot of research. And yeah, 57% success rate, I think, is the average or above average in the NFL. I don't know what the other teams do, but do I think that the Dolphins draft bad in the first round? No. And over the last 20 years, you got about, I'd say 10 to 12 good first round picks or better out of 18. I think that's pretty solid to me. So, everyone wants that Hall of Famer, but, look at, like I said, Ted Ginn. He was an all-pro rookie. Jake Long, all-pro rookie. Vontae Davis, all-pro rookie. Mike Pouncey, all-pro rookie. All of these guys. Juwan James, all-pro rookie. Pretty good picks there. Laramie Tunsil, all-pro rookie. Some of these guys are offensive linemen. But, yeah, I honestly, even Ronnie Brown was an all-pro rookie. I think Dolphins are about average or a little bit above average when it comes to drafting first-round talent. So, no, I don't think they are bad at it. Are they great? Do they constantly hit? No, because no one constantly hits. But the myth is the Miami Dolphins can't draft good first-round talent or are bad at drafting first-round picks. No, they're not. They're about average or above average. So it's busted. But you might think, hey, they're not great at it, but are they bad? That's what I'm trying to, is it busted? And it is. 57% completion rate, success rate out of, a league that generates about 54 to 56% success rate. It's pretty good in my mind. But be sure to comment below. I'm very interested in what you guys have to say. Do you agree that this is busted? Do you agree with my numbers and my stats and everything that the Dolphins actually do draft pretty well in the first round all time, and especially in the last 20 years? Be sure to comment below. And we get 20 guys. Comment of the day. Now, this comment comes from Sideways Racing, and he says, comment of the day. We definitely need O-line help, and I agree that we need a pass rusher, but do you think it would be better to draft a tight end like Pitts instead of a wideout, so it's more valuable? You get blocking plus catching. This is a very good question, and it kind of intertwines. What word is that? Intertwines into what I want to talk about, which is Penei Sewell's pro day for me today, being Friday, for you guys yesterday being Friday. Now, Penei Sewell, tackle out of Oregon, he measured at 3'4", 331 pounds. He ran a 5'9", a 5'09", 40, 28-inch vert, 9-foot broad. He did 30 reps of 225 pounds. That's real good, 30 reps. Even that 45.09 is pretty good. He's a 33 and 1/4 inch arm span, or his arm length. That's not too great. It's on the lower side of arm length of offensive linemen. And his hand, which again, if you guys want to measure, you measure from your thumb to your pinky. So you stretch your hand out, and then you measure from your thumb to your pinky. I got big hands. I'm a big guy. Some of you guys were blown away when I said I was 6'5". When we do a meet and greet, when I go down to Florida, you're going to be like, you are a humongous human being. But he has a 10 3/8 inch hand span. So again, if you want to measure that, it's from your thumb to your pinky. Measure your hand span. But Penei Sewell is just a monster of a man. You watch film on Penei Sewell, and he's just running people over. He's getting to that second level. He's a plug-and-play tackle. He's gonna be real good for whoever draft him, whether it's the Miami Dolphins at 6, or I'm hearing, the Chargers might want him. I'm hearing that the Vikings might want him. There might be a trade-up scenario where a team trades up to grab him. I don't know, but he's going to be good. Him and Slater are going to be good for a team. But your comment is, yes, we need the O-line help, and you agree that like I said, we need pass rushers. But would I take Pitts instead of a wideout? I don't know yet. I just did quarterbacks. I'm on running backs now, which will be out, like I said, either Monday or Tuesday. I don't know yet. It's a hard decision because I don't even know what wide receiver I think is number one from Chase, Waddle, and Smith. I don't know who's number one. Kyle Pitts is a clear number one tight end. So if you look at it like that, these three wide receivers have their little things here and there that make them really good. But Kyle Pitts is just, you look at the wide receiver, right? You got 1, 2, 3 are like there. They're kind of tight knit. Maybe even 3 is a little lower than 1 and 2. And then you got like 4, 5, and they're kind of like, there's a little bit of a separation. And then you look at tight ends. It's Kyle Pitt and everyone else. It's like He's a top 5 talent in this. I've seen so many prospect rankings, and they have Kyle Pitts top 5, top 2. It's like Trevor Lawrence, Kyle Pitts, or Trevor Lawrence, Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts. He's like top 5 consistently. So I don't know. And if I say I want Kyle Pitts, that has nothing to do with Mike Gesicki. You guys know how I feel about Mike Gesicki. I've had someone on Twitter say, assume a lot, which I can only say so many characters. And then you assume, it's just like I can't really respond as much as I want to. But we've seen plays, we've seen the Dolphins run a 2 tight end set, especially with Smythe staying in there and Gesicki going out wide, right? We've seen Gesicki get a little gassed, go to the sideline, and Adam Shaheen get a touchdown, and Gesicki bolt down the sideline to celebrate with Adam Shaheen. We've seen a play where Durham Smythe gets a touchdown, and Gesicki's not even on the field. So why would it be such out of the realm of a possibility to have Kyle Pitts and Mike Gesicki, 2 great dynamic tight ends, on the same team? How are you going to stop that? We come out in a strong wing formation. We have 1 wide receiver on the field. Will Fuller's on the field, right? We got Kyle Pitts and Mike Gesicki lined with their hand in the dirt. And screw it. Let's say we have Devontae Parker on the other side. Single back formation. We have whoever not Najee Harris or whoever the heck you want at running back there. The defense has to come out and own up to the run. So they're going to be in either a linebacker heavy set, or they're going to be in a front 4, front 5 heavy set to try to stop the run. And you got Kyle Pitts and Mike Gesicki on the line. These guys that are fast as crap, that can jump over anybody. So then all of a sudden you're like, well, they got 2 of the best tight ends in the NFL right now. We need to put some speed back there to cover them, because these linebackers aren't able to do it. So you take linebackers out, you take defensive linemen out, you put speed on the field to try to stop Kyle Pitts and Mike Gesicki. All of a sudden we're going to start running it down your throat, because you got these skinny guys out there that can maybe jump as high as Kyle Pitts and Mike Gesicki, but now our offensive linemen are just going to knock them on their ass and our run game. So all of a sudden you're like, what are we going to do? Why is that a bad thing? Why can't we have both? Now it seems like I'm advocating to take Kyle Pitts. And if the Dolphins take Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, Waddle, Smith, or Penei Sewell, I'm happy. The fact that they're sitting there at 6 and have a choice of those 5, I'm ecstatic. So that's my answer. I don't know yet. I'm going to do mock drafts. I'm going to break it down. I normally break it down to 2 players I want, because I can't really stick to 1 player I want. So I'll break it down. I normally, when draft time comes, I want 2 players. And that's what happened with the past draft at 5. I wanted either Tua or an offensive lineman. They took 2. I was happy. But thank you for the comment. Like I said, guys, be sure to comment below. Be sure to check out Miami Sports Music, a fantastic site that I'm a part of. They got a lot of cool things happening over there. They also have their YouTube channel. Be sure to check them out. Other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. I think the next video we're going to be breaking down running back prospects. So it's going to be real fun. And like I said, I have a ton of videos, all-time great first-round picks, all-time bad first-round picks, all-time steals in the first round for the Miami Dolphins. I have so many videos planned for you guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button on an app. I'll see you guys in the next one. Like usual, stay classy. Fins up.